Imagine this. You wake up one morning, look in the mirror, and realize your skin looks dull, your energy feels drained, and somehow you look years older than you did just a few months ago. You might blame stress, genetics, or even your sleep schedule. But what if it's actually the foods you're eating every single day that are silently speeding up your aging? Now let me ask you, have you ever wondered why some people seem to age so gracefully while others struggle with fatigue, wrinkles, and inflammation even in their 30s or 40s? Comment below and tell me one food you suspect might be aging you faster. I'd love to see what you think. Because today I want to help you uncover the truth. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to empower you. As a health professional, I've seen countless people make one simple change in their diet and suddenly feel lighter, brighter, and more confident in their own skin. So let's talk honestly about the foods that make you age faster and how you can replace them with choices that help you look and feel younger from the inside out. Let's start with one of the biggest culprits, sugar. I know it's delicious, it comforts us after a long day, but here's what many people don't realize. Sugar doesn't just affect your waistline, it affects your skin and your cells. When you eat too much sugar, it triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins like collagen and elastin, the very fibers that keep your skin firm and youthful. Over time, these fibers stiffen, leading to wrinkles, sagging, and that tired, inflamed look. And the tricky part? Sugar hides everywhere. In breakfast cereals, healthy yogurts, sauces, even salad dressings. I've had patients cut back on just one sugary drink a day, and within weeks, their skin began to glow again. You don't have to quit sugar completely. Just start noticing how often it sneaks into your meals. Awareness is the first step to taking back control. Now let's talk about processed foods. Those convenient, ready-to-eat meals and snacks that promise to save you time, but rob you of long-term health. They're often loaded with refined carbs, unhealthy oils, and additives that cause chronic inflammation, one of the main drivers of premature aging. Think of inflammation like rust on a car. It slowly eats away at your body's internal systems, damaging cells, joints, and even your brain over time. Have you ever noticed how, after a weekend of fast food or packaged snacks, you feel bloated, tired, or even moody? That's your body reacting to internal inflammation. The good news is, when you start choosing whole foods, fresh vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, nuts, and seeds, your body responds almost immediately. Your digestion improves, your mood lifts, and your energy starts to feel steady again. And then there's fried food. Yes, that crispy crunch is satisfying, but the oils used for frying, especially when reused or overly heated, create harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products and free radicals. These speed up cell damage, leading to dull skin, weakened hair, and even hormonal imbalance. I once had a patient who replaced her daily fried snacks with roasted chickpeas and air-fried vegetables. Within a month, she told me her skin looked clearer and her energy was finally stable. Sometimes the simplest swaps make the biggest difference. But here's something most people don't realize. It's not just what you eat, it's how often you eat certain foods. Frequent snacking, especially on processed carbs, keeps your insulin levels high, which can accelerate aging from the inside out. Your body needs breaks to repair and detoxify. Try allowing a few hours between meals or focusing on protein-rich, fiber-filled options that keep you satisfied longer. Now let's talk about one that surprises a lot of people: alcohol. I know it's part of social life, celebrations, and relaxation. But frequent drinking dehydrates the skin, depletes vitamin A, which is essential for cell renewal, and burdens the liver, making it harder for your body to flush out toxins. You don't need to give it up entirely, but moderation is key. For every glass of wine, drink a glass of water. Your skin and your mornings will thank you. And if you're someone who often skips meals and then binge eats later, That stress on your metabolism can cause hormonal imbalances and accelerate oxidative stress, another aging trigger. Balanced, consistent nourishment tells your body it's safe, reducing the stress hormones that break down collagen and damage your immune system. Remember, eating well isn't about restriction. It's about rhythm, about giving your body the right fuel at the right time. Now, there's one food group that often sparks debate: processed meats, sausages, hot dogs, deli slices. They might taste satisfying, but they're loaded with preservatives like nitrates that form compounds linked to oxidative stress and inflammation. If you crave savory protein, try grilled chicken, fish, or even lentil-based dishes. Your heart, skin, and digestion will all benefit. But let's pause for a moment. Because aging isn't just about wrinkles or gray hair. It's about how you feel inside. Do you wake up energized? Does your mind feel sharp? Can you move easily without pain or stiffness? These are all reflections of what's happening at a cellular level, and the foods you eat every day play the biggest role. Let's move into something you might not expect: artificial sweeteners. Many people turn to them to avoid sugar, but these can sometimes disrupt gut health and increase cravings for real sugar. And your gut, believe it or not, is one of the biggest indicators of aging. A balanced gut microbiome supports immunity, digestion, and even mood. So when your gut is inflamed or imbalanced, it can reflect instantly on your skin, your sleep, and your mental clarity. Instead of artificial sweeteners, try natural ones like stevia, monk fruit, or simply retraining your taste buds to enjoy the natural sweetness in fruits. It's amazing how quickly your body adapts when you start nourishing it properly. Here's another silent ager: too much salt. Processed foods are often loaded with sodium, and excess salt dehydrates your skin, making fine lines more visible. It can also cause puffiness and fluid retention. You might not think much of it, but over time, that extra sodium stresses your kidneys and cardiovascular system. Try seasoning your meals with herbs, lemon juice, or spices instead. Your meals will still taste incredible, and your skin will stay hydrated and fresh. And let's not forget about trans fats, those industrial oils used in many packaged baked goods and margarine. They not only raise bad cholesterol, but also lower the good kind, which means your cells can't regenerate efficiently. If your body is constantly repairing instead of renewing, you'll feel older than your years. Choose healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. They feed your brain, lubricate your joints, and nourish your skin. Now, I want to share something personal. A few years ago, I worked with a man in his mid-40s who came to me feeling burnt out and older than his age. He wasn't sleeping well, his skin looked tired, and he thought he just had to accept aging. But when we reviewed his diet, we realized most of his meals came from packaged snacks and processed carbs. Within 2 months of switching to real whole foods and drinking more water, not only did his energy return, people around him started asking if he'd been on vacation. That's the power of nutrition. You see, aging gracefully isn't about chasing youth. It's about supporting your body so it can perform at its best, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Every time you choose water over soda, home-cooked meals over fast food, or fresh fruit over pastries, you're literally feeding your future self. You're giving your body the raw materials it needs to heal, rebuild, and thrive. So, if you've been feeling like your body is aging too fast, start small. Replace one processed meal a day with something natural. Drink an extra glass of water. Add leafy greens to your lunch. You don't need perfection. You need consistency. Your body notices every single effort you make toward health. Because here's the truth. Aging faster isn't destiny, it's a decision. The foods you eat today become the skin, the energy, and the resilience you'll have tomorrow. And when you nourish yourself with intention, you'll find that aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean strength, wisdom, and radiance. So take this as your reminder to look at your plate as your medicine. Fill it with color, with life, with ingredients that love you back. I believe in your ability to take charge of your health one bite at a time. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these foods are you ready to start cutting back on? Drop it in the comments below, and let's build a community that supports each other in living longer, healthier, and happier. Remember, you deserve to feel good in your body at every age. Foods that make you age faster, avoid these.